Hi everyone. Today we are going to understand the transactional inbox pattern. We already know that in event driven systems, the same message can sometimes reach a customer more than once. And if we process that message every time, we can end up with duplicate operations. Transactional inbox pattern helps us prevent exactly that. So let's understand how it works. So why messaging fails? Suppose order service publishes and order placed event to Kafka and payment service consumes it. Payment service processes the event successfully, but before Kafka receives the acknowledgement, the consumer crashes. So Kafka doesn't know whether the message was processed, so it may send the same message again. This is possible because messaging systems commonly work with at least once delivery. So, reliable delivery can also mean duplicate delivery. So, let's understand dual write and duplicate dilemma. Now, there are two different problems. On the producer side, we have the dual write problem. The database update may succeed, but publishing the event may fail. We solve this using the transactional outbox pattern. But on the consumer side, we have duplicate processing. If the same order placed event is received twice, we don't want the business operation to happen twice. That's where transactional inbox pattern comes into picture. Now let's try to understand the difference between outbox versus inbox roles. So the easiest way to remember the difference is outbox is for the producer, it makes publishing reliable, whereas inbox is for the consumer and it makes consumption idempotent. So outbox and inbox solve different problems, but they can work together in the same event driven architecture. Now, how transactional inbox pattern works. So now let's see how inbox actually work. So suppose payment service receives an event with a unique message ID. Let's take an example of message 101. So instead of blinding processing it, the consumer first stores the event in its inbox table with something like message ID, payload, and status. Then it executes the required business logic and marks that inbox record as processed. The important part is that the business state changes and inbox status are handled consistently using the local database transaction. Now let's talk about idempotency. So now suppose Kafka sends message 101 again, the consumer tries to insert the same message ID into the inbox table, but that message ID has a unique constraint. So the database identifies that this message already exists. The consumer now knows I have already received this event. So it doesn't execute the same business operation again. And this is what makes our consumer idempotent. So duplicate delivery doesn't create duplicate state changes. Now we'll talk about reliability impact. So this becomes very important in large distributed systems because retries and network failures are normal. Without duplicate protection, the same event could result in duplicate payment processing, notification, or inventory updates. With Invox, duplicate messages can be detected before they create duplicate business effect. Now we'll see the complete flow. So the flow is actually very simple. The consumer receives an event. It tries to insert the event into the inbox table first. And if the message ID already exists, it's a duplicate event. So we don't process it again. And if it's a new message, we execute the business logic and mark the inbox record as processed. So that's the complete transactional inbox pattern flow. Now we'll see a little comparison about inbox versus outbox. So once again, transactional outbox is producer side, solves reliable publishing and uses an outbox table, whereas transactional inbox is of consumer side, solves duplicate processing and uses an inbox table with a unique message ID. So if an interviewer asks you the difference, outbox protects the producer whereas inbox protects the consumer. Always remember this. Now, so that's the transactional inbox pattern. The broker may deliver the message multiple times, but our application makes sure that the same message state changes doesn't happen multiple times. So remember, outbox equal to reliable publishing and inbox equal to idempotent consumption. And together they make event driven systems much more reliable.